Are you worried about your thinning hair? Would you like to find ways to treat it naturally? That's our topic for today. This is Dr. Dwella Mota Nelson, your healthy scalp specialist. I do notice that lots of people around the globe, globally, have issues with thinning hair. We were traveling just recently and we were in Europe for a little while. And when something is a passion of yours, you just tend to notice it more often. So we were in the airport and we were at hotels and we were at restaurants and we were just walking around the cities. And I realized that there are so many people that have issues with thinning hair. And thinning hair isn't like what we mentioned in some other videos talking about alopecia and other types of autoimmune diseases. Thinning just happens over time. As you get older, your hair will become more thin. Sometimes life events can cause your hair to be more thin. Like if you had a child, a lot of time postpartum, thinning is something that's not very uncommon when people have had children. Thinning because of medications, thinning because of stress and anxiety around jobs, around children. There's so many different ways, so many different reasons that your hair can start to thin. But it's just something I noticed, and it's something I'm very passionate about. But for me, I always feel like those things that you notice are things that more are your heartstring. You'll notice them more readily than maybe someone else might. And so when we were traveling, I did see so many people that had issues with thinning hair. And I wondered, why were they doing anything for their hair? Were they taking any vitamins? Were they trying anything natural on the scalp? In June, we became global. So we have a lot of global Dr. Topicals family members at this point. So grateful for that. But we met a lot of people there who've now also have partnered with us here through Dr. Topic Oils to help to grow their hair back naturally. So we know that there is a huge need for those people. And you may not want to talk about thinning hair because it kind of is stressful to talk about your hair thinning and your hair not being as thick as it used to be when you were younger. And also it's kind of embarrassing because you don't want to, some of us, I know I don't, some of us don't want to admit that we're getting older. So thinning is a sign of getting older. It's very natural, but we just don't want to talk about it. So today we're going to be talking about how can we treat thinning hair? What can we do? Is there anything that we can do to get our hair to be thick and grow healthy? What can we do? So one of the first things we always do, we always want to make sure that you look at your scalp. Make sure that your scalp is nice and healthy up under your hair. If your scalp is healthy, then that's the best situation because a healthy scalp will grow hair. If your scalp is healthy, it will have a better chance of growing your hair back in and getting it nice and full again. I always recommend if you're going to start to treat thinning hair is to do a nice scalp detox. A scalp detox is different than just a shampoo. When you shampoo your hair and you put conditioner on your hair, there's buildup that happens when you put shampoo and conditioner on your hair. Shampoo and conditioner also are chemicals that you're putting on your hair normally to wash your hair. But a scalp detox, it does not leave any residue. It basically cleans the sebum from the scalp. And sebum is kind of like a sticky residue that's left on the scalp. Everybody's scalp makes sebum. And so the scalp detox helps to cleanse that away. It helps to keep the environment of the scalp as healthy as possible. So that would be my step one, to make sure that you do a scalp detox. That's not something that you have to do often. I would say maybe a scalp detox once or twice a month if your hair is thinning, to make sure that your scalp is as healthy as possible, that your pores are as clean as possible to give your hair the best chance of growing. So that's the first step. Step two would be making sure that you are hydrating, drinking lots of water, making sure that your diet is good, making sure that you're eating fresh fruits and vegetables. I love taking a multivitamin, but you can either do a multivitamin or you can do a hair, skin, and nail vitamin. Those are fortified with things like biotin and things that are really healthy for the hair. And then what do you do to your scalp? So you want to have a manual scalp massager. That will help you to be able to massage your scalp, increase the blood flow every single day. You can massage your scalp every day. So ideally, people may not remember to do a scalp massage every day. So I normally say, hey, do a scalp massage 2 to 3 times a week, because I know that's something that most people will remember. But ideally, you can massage your scalp every single day. And a scalp massage is only like a minute or so. You just want to be gentle. You want to have the right tool to do it. And so we have a manual scalp massager that we offer through Dr. Topic Oils that I love. I love it because it doesn't pull at the scalp. The ends are very smooth when you're massaging your scalp. It doesn't scrape the scalp, so it doesn't feel like it's irritating the scalp at all. It also doesn't pull the hair. So number one is your scalp detox. Number two, your diet, hydration, everything that you're putting into your mouth needs to be as healthy as possible. 3, of course, there's scalp massage. And then number 4, making sure that you're using quality product formulas. You can go probably to any store and find something that says that it grows hair, but you want to make sure that you're getting a formula from someone who's done the research, who has looked at before and afters, who has done a study before to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And we really pride ourselves here at Dr. Topic Oils with our research, because we want to make sure that the formulas will work. Doesn't matter what type of hair type you have, doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, doesn't matter if you're male or female, doesn't matter if you're a child or an adult. Our formulas work across a plethora of different types of nationalities and ethnicities and ages, all of that. So we're really excited about being able to offer something that's really for the whole family to use. So that will be the third thing. The fourth thing actually is making sure that you're using quality formulas. So, and in those formulas, in another one of our videos, we talked about some of the essential oils that we always recommend, and our nutritive scalp elixir. It's a wonderful mixture of different essential oils, vitamins that are great for the hair, great for growing the hair. It does not contain sulfur. One of our other formulas does, but this one does not. So it is ideal for using for children all the way up to seniors. And this is something you only want to apply to your scalp maybe twice a week. It is a very thin formula, so it's not very viscous, say like a castor oil, which is going to coat the scalp and not allow the scalp to breathe. And you're going to massage when you're using this. So those are the four things that I would recommend that you do if you have thinning hair. And then over time, if your scalp is healthy, over time, be patient. It takes between 45 days, 60 days, sometimes up to 3 months to really see your hair start to come in. But you know, if you've been using something for 3 years and it's not growing your hair, it's probably that you're not using one of these steps, or either that you don't have the right formula that's in that serum that you're using or the product that you're using. So again, those 4 steps, if you're wanting to treat your thinning hair, number 1, doing a scalp detox. Number 2, making sure that you're having a healthy diet and take some vitamins. Number 3, making sure you're doing scalp massage, if you can, potentially every day. And number 4, using quality product formulas that are known to regrow hair. And we're so grateful that we're able to provide that, and it's a natural formula. I love that part of it. I mean, there's a lot of things out there, of course, you can use, for instance, like Rogaine, but it's not natural and it has a lot of side effects. So we feel so grateful that we're able to provide a natural way for you to be able to regrow your thinning hair. Again, this is Dr. Dwella Mote Nelson. Thank you for tuning in. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.